It's Dale D'Antoni here. Welcome to the Sofa Sessions. D'Antoni, Wines.
And we are live here at the Sofa Sessions podcast, episode 30. We have a very interesting guest today. She puts paint on people, and then they pay her large amounts of money. If you didn't get it, she's a tattoo artist based in Augusta, Georgia. I'm with Brooke Ayers today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
That's good.
Yeah. Nervous, you know.
Yeah.
Who's not?
Who isn't?
Yeah, just tell me that everybody is and it'll be okay.
Yeah, everyone's nervous. Just picture the crowd with no clothes on.
That's scary.
Because there's not a crowd. Only 10 people will listen to this.
Maybe.
10,000.
Could be. One day. That's
Probably
why we're
not.
here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building the foundation.
Exactly. You never know where you're going to be one day.
Yeah. Did you start out tattooing a lot of people, or was it, like, not a lot of people?
It was definitely slow to begin with compared to how my schedule is now.
Oh, my God.
It's pretty crazy. I'm really grateful.
Yeah, you do, like, 2 months in advance.
Well, now I've limited it to 2 months because when I have people that are return clients and they're working on larger pieces, if I book out like busy season, I can book out like 5 or 6 months. So if I allow that to happen, then if someone comes in and they're like, okay, I'm ready for like my next session on this full leg sleeve, and I'm like, I don't have anything until 2 seasons away. It's just crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are the busy seasons?
Tax season is tattoo season.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah. And COVID was like tattoo season.
Yeah. That's when I got my first tattoo.
It is. You were my one illegal tattoo.
Yeah. You're just like, we'll sneak in the back door.
Yeah. I mean, look at it. How could I refuse? I was like, if I don't get this guy in here, I'm not going to be able to do this really cool tattoo. And what's going to happen from there, you know?
Yeah. By the way, if no one knows, Brooke has done more than half of my tattoos, if not half at least.
The pizza's looking good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Looks pretty perfect, really.
It does. But people don't like paying a lot of money for tattoos. They don't paying good money for good work.
I don't, and that's why I have my 2-hour minimum, and I only do tattoos that I want to do. And if you don't like it, you can go get tattooed by someone else
in their garage or basement.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, people have told me like, oh, I got this like really tattoo, and it was like $60, but it was like a big piece, and it looks like
$60, doesn't it? People get the tattoos that they deserve.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I paid $60 for it. And I was like, yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look good. Mm-hmm. And it might look good then, but I know that like it won't age at all compared to like what I have. Mm-hmm. I have like, you probably have more, but for me, I have like $2,000 on this leg.
Yeah.
Like when I was first getting into tattoos, people were like, or I would just see how much they would cost, and like, yeah, I got this full arm sleeve, it's like $1,300. I'm like, that's a lot of money. But I spent that much just on one tattoo.
Have you seen like the Japanese leg sleeves that I'm doing?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. You're doing 2 of them, right?
I've got 2 in progress. One I actually worked on Friday, and we have one more session coming up, but I can't quote the exact amount that he spent, but I would say probably around $10,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And that's why you're at the top.
I guess, you know, it's crazy. Sometimes I get really emotional of like looking at these big projects because I'm like, I still feel like I just started tattooing. I've been tattooing since the summer of 2010.
I was 10.
And oh my gosh, don't say that. I was too. Don't do the math on my age. But where I was then and who I looked up to and where I am now, it's like time just like flashed, and now I'm the person that I used to look up to.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy. It seemed like I was never gonna get here. It seemed like it was unattainable.
Yeah.
I was actually listening to a podcast a couple of years ago.
Was it the Sofa Session?
No, it wasn't.
It was a couple years ago.
Yeah. But I was listening to it. It's a tattoo podcast, and there's a tattoo artist. Well, obviously, they interview tattoo artists.
Yeah.
But he was talking about how he takes off Saturdays and spends it with his like wife and kids, and I was like, how does he take off Saturdays? Like, Saturdays are
the busiest days.
The tattoo day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then one day I was like, I guess I realized like how far booked out I was. Mm-hmm. It's like I can't make any more money on a Saturday than I can on a Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or literally any other day.
Yeah.
Because you have X amount of hours in the day, and if you're booked, I was like, why am I working Saturdays?
People are gonna make time for tattoos.
Yeah.
Especially good tattoos. So the people you looked up to then, are they still tattooing, or are they like fizzled off and they're not good?
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Oh, that's good. Who are they?
Oh my gosh. Well, the guy that taught me how to tattoo actually works here.
Really?
Mm-hmm. His name is Gus Rich.
Did you start tattooing in Augusta?
I didn't. I started in Lexington, South Carolina, which is where I'm from.
Really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I've only known you for, 2 years? Yeah, I feel like I don't know a lot about you, but we've spent time together.
A lot of hours together.
Yeah. At least 14.
I try to ask my clients about themselves.
Yeah. You've always asked me about me, which
but
is
I
good.
do take opportunities to talk about myself too.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
But like, you got to put the client first.
Yeah. You got to make them feel important while they're getting stung by needles.
Mm-hmm. Or I just don't say anything because I'm just really awkward.
I feel like that's more awkward than not talking.
Really?
Well, like, if it's like a 30-minute session, then, but...
It comes in waves.
Yeah.
It's like, and then I'm just in the zone until a random thought occurs.
I've definitely noticed that, because you'll talk, and then you'll, like, stop talking. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess she's, like, in it right now.
That's all I got,
Yeah, she's going.
Got to recharge.
Yeah. Now, when you were growing up, did you want to be a tattoo artist?
Yeah.
Or, really?
Well, so I'm technically a 4th generation artist on my mom's side of the family. Yeah.
Was your generation nothing?
Her mother's mother, so my great grandmother, was a professional artist.
Really?
And she also had I don't know what you would call it, like a letter. It was called A Candle in the Dark, and she wrote these like religious little newspaper things, and she sent them out overseas.
Yeah.
Like, so they went like all across the world.
Really?
To, like, soldiers and stuff. Yeah. Just like inspirational things, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she did that, and she was a painter. She painted Japanese like scenes on these like giant pieces of furniture. So like big screens, like multi-panel screens, and like bookends even, and dressers, and
really
some like really cool stuff.
And what'd your mom do? Or
my mom was pretty much a single mom. She was a single mom until she got remarried when I was maybe 16, but she and my dad got divorced at the age of 2. And so it was like just us.
Yeah.
And she was struggling. So like whenever my great grandmother was an artist, it passed on to her daughter, which is my mom's mom. She did art, but she didn't really work. But that's just how things were. Yeah. In that day. So then whenever it got to my mom, she did art too, but she had to work and raise a child. So all that got like pushed.
Yeah.
Back.
What art did she do?
Who? My mom?
Yeah.
She painted. They all paint and draw.
They never tattooed though?
No, definitely not. My mom says that if my grandparents were still alive, that I would not have a single tattoo.
Really?
And I'm like, maybe. Might have just been real sneaky.
That is true.
But my first tattoos were for my grandparents.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they meant the world to me. I have a picture of my mom's mom in my booth.
Really?
Like the black and white photo in the little frame.
I've probably seen it. I don't remember it though. I spent a lot of time in there.
People say I look like her, which is crazy because she had like red hair and blue eyes.
You don't have
But it's
that?
a black and white photo, so you can't really tell, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe it's because she has black hair or black eyes in that picture, or brown eyes in that picture.
Maybe.
So they just think it's you.
Yeah.
Whenever you first started getting into tattooing, did you like have haters? Cause like it was still taboo then. Oh, yeah. I feel like, but now it's like more accepted, which is good.
Like, nobody wanted to give me a chance. So this kind of tags along the last question. Whenever I was 18, I turned 18, I got my first tattoo. And I actually came to Augusta, Georgia for it.
Really?
Yeah, to a tattoo studio that I would like never go to now. But tattooing was
You can name drop if you want.
Nope.
Dang it. Oh, where's over there?
They're not relevant.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they still up?
They're like, yeah, kind of. I think so. But like, I don't know anyone who works there. But I got my first tattoo and I came home and I was like, Mom, I want to be a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, well, let me do some research.
She actually helped you with it?
She did all the research.
Really?
Yeah. And she had this like packet printed out and we went around to different tattoo studios. I got my portfolio together that I had from
like
just
school
like
and
recent
stuff?
art stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
And we took that around to different tattoo studios saying, hey, will you teach me how to tattoo?
And your mom was there with you?
Yeah.
For all of it?
Yeah.
And someone took you?
She's so good. She's the best.
Well,
Shout out,
good.
Mom. I love you, Mom.
I feel like, my parents haven't helped me with, stuff that doesn't in line with their, like, beliefs or whatever. Right. I've definitely had to, like, do on my own, which is good because then I fully learn it. But that's crazy that, like,
well, she knew I was, like, real hands-on.
Yeah.
And I guess she did enough research, which is crazy, like, research back then.
I keep thinking this is way long ago. It's only 2010.
It was a long time ago.
But, like, I was alive.
Tattooing has changed so much since then. So I wonder what she saw that made her believe that I could make a good living as a female tattoo artist. Yeah. And she just believed in me. And so...
That's good.
Yeah. But I couldn't find an apprenticeship for, like, 3 years.
Really? So what did you do for those 3 years?
Not good things.
Were you tattooing though?
No, I was not. I just worked jobs here and there, and I went to college for like a month.
Where at?
Midlands Tech.
I don't even know. Where is that, in Lexington?
West Columbia. It's like the technical college in that area. Like if you don't go to a university,
Is it like different being a female artist than a male artist?
I would assume so. I've only been a female artist, so yeah, I don't know.
I've never been either of them.
Yeah, it's a whole lot different. No, sorry, I had to do that.
No,
it's a lot different. And it's even a lot different now than it was when I first started. I like put up with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's harder too, especially back then.
Yeah, it was either you do this or you deal with this or you don't tattoo.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
Like whenever the guy that taught me how to tattoo, he moved back to Augusta. I remained in Columbia. My life is not like in order nearly enough to be able to like move. Yeah. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also almost went to cosmetology school. And then I was waiting for financial aid to come through. And they called me and they're like, hey, you're approved. Well, like that same week, someone was like gave me the opportunity to apprentice at this like really crappy tattoo studio.
Yeah.
In the hood, like the worst of the worst. And I took it because nobody took me serious those 3 years except for the guy that gave me the opportunity, Gus, that moved away. Now I kept in contact with him and like we did what we could, but like it was like really long distance.
Yeah.
So, but I still like credit everything that I have today to him, But I was there and I mean I was making like 30%.
Is that not a lot?
No. And I had to, it was just like a lot of grunt work. Like I was like scrubbing everybody's tubes and cleaning and.
Really?
But the first day I came in, they were like, "Hey, we're gonna like set you up with. You're gonna do these tattoos or whatever." I had to go to Kroger, get a piece of fatback, a slab of fatback, like pigskin with salt on it, and I had to take it back to the studio, or it's not even a studio, to the shop, and rinse it off and lay a stencil on there and tattoo it. And they were like, "Okay, do this and then do that." Well, then like a week into my apprenticeship, one of the guys quit, and they were like, "Brooke, you did these 6 names in the same amount of time that this guy did one, so you're gonna like go into his slot," because they had like shifts.
Yeah.
Which is like really weird. That's like not a thing. It's only because it's in the hood.
Yeah. Shifts.
Yeah, So it was either after a week of tattooing, I either go do this guy's job and work his hours and tattoo paying clients, not knowing what I'm doing, or I don't tattoo.
Yeah.
Like, because that was like my one opportunity, and it was 3 years after trying to do it the first time.
Yeah.
And like not
so it was like
being
sink or
taken
swim.
seriously. Yeah. So it was the foot in the door.
Yeah.
And I just did it. And then we went to like 24-hour shifts. They tried to do that. I guess because the owner was like, "How can I make more money?"
Yeah.
And sacrifice, whatever to get there.
I don't know. There's a lot of crackheads up at wee hours in the night.
Yeah.
Especially
and you know
here.
what? They tried to make me a crackhead. The staff at one point was like, "Hey, do you want some of this?" And I'm like, "What?" And I'm 21 years old. I have no clue what
really
was like going on. It was like this white stuff. And they were like, "It's not cocaine."
It's baby powder.
Yeah, they're like, "It's not cocaine. It's better." And I'm like, no.
Well, that's good that you didn't do it.
Well, looking back, I realized they tried to give me meth.
There was meth?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I was like, wow, yeah. Because I used to brag. I'm like, I've never been around meth. No, not me. Then I was like, oh, that was meth. They tried to give me meth.
Wait, so you still brag about not being around meth now? Or that was like a couple years after?
That was a while back. Since then, I know that I have been around it. Yeah. Not personally, but never touched that. But I've been around people. I've left places, left houses because I realized people around me are on meth. A lot of people are on meth.
Really?
It's scary, yeah.
Do you think I've come in contact with someone that's on meth?
Probably, yeah.
Really? Where at?
Who knows?
Where do they hang out at?
All over the place.
Publix?
Maybe so.
Grocery stores?
I've had some really strange experiences with the Publix in Evans.
Really?
Very questionable out there.
It's like the Denver
weird stuff going on.
Airport. Have you heard about the Denver airport?
No.
It's like, apparently I don't fully know, but it's like a big conspiracy theory that it's like a gateway to another dimension. Because like if you go in there, they have like these murals that are just crazy. They have aliens on it. It's just
really,
yeah,
in Denver.
Yeah, It's the airport.
Okay, never fly into the Denver airport. Noted. And I do want to go to Denver sometime though.
I guess you have to go to off-brand airports.
Yeah.
How do you create an airport?
I don't know. I would assume you hire someone, but who's the one that has the idea to make an airport?
Oh, I was just saying, like, how are they constructed? Are they government run?
Oh.
Like,
yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. Nowadays, from so long ago.
Yeah.
Do you think
ancient?
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah.
Best time of my life. Do you think tattooing now is like oversaturated? Because you can buy the tattoo guns on Amazon.
Oh my god, especially since COVID. That was like the rise of everyone buying a tattoo machine and tattooing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is oversaturated though.
Do you think it's not fair?
Do your homework.
Yeah.
Do your homework. Research. Like, there's someone out there for everybody. So there's always someone that's going to want to do like whatever style of tattoo you have. Mm-hmm. Like however big, however small. Not everyone is great.
Have you ever done
Watch their portfolios,
The
stick
poking?
and poke
Yeah.
stuff? No. Nope.
You've never done it once?
Mm-mm.
Huh. I got finger poked Or not finger poked.
I won't tell anybody.
Stick and poked in New Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, it was that one.
Wow.
It was in my room. I really hope you don't get mad at me for that.
It's okay. I could never do that. I would have to refer you to someone who is more fitting.
But they use... I mean, it was like... I feel like the girl was clean, you know? She had gloves and everything.
I mean, that's good. That protects her, though.
Yeah. But she was... Probably not good. But... she was using a pencil and a sewing needle that was wrapped around the eraser.
Yeah.
You know, I thought, why not? You know?
It was an experience.
Yeah. I remember I was like, oh, I'm never going to be that person that gets the $20 tattoo. Here I am. It looks good.
I feel like it's okay because it was stick and poke.
Yeah.
If you would have got like a tattoo machine tattoo for $20, I might have said something to you.
Yeah. I didn't even pay for this one. This one was free.
See?
But you can tell.
You can tell.
Can we zoom into that? So what?
Can we zoom into that?
I'll take it. There's only one camera. We can't zoom in.
True.
It's not that professional yet.
I need like more angles.
I know.
Where's the drone?
What drone?
The drone.
For what?
Where's the drone to like zoom in?
I don't know. One day I'll have more cameras on each side to zoom in.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot my questions. Let me refer to my questions. You're making me nervous.
No, you're making me nervous.
What do you not enjoy about tattooing?
It's shifted throughout the years.
Mm-hmm. What was it at first?
There was nothing that I didn't enjoy.
Like when you first started, you liked everything?
Yes, everything. I was here for it. Every opportunity to do anything, to grow, I was like in it. But now, like some clients or...
Like current clients?
Yeah.
You can name drop if you want.
I don't have any to name drop because the way that I operate business now kind of weed and seeds out
the bad ones.
Bad clients, yeah.
If
you don't want to wait, then you really don't care about getting tattooed by me. You just want to get tattooed, which means you probably don't care about the quality of it.
Mm-hmm. Time passes pretty quick. Like I just look back and I texted you about this November 15th. And I feel like it was like last week.
And I made it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I pushed it out. I was like, man, I could do this day. But I'm like, no. Really, this was like... Because I don't want to sacrifice a Saturday or Sunday with my family.
Yeah. How's your family doing?
Really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
What, do you have a dog or two?
Two.
Two
little weenies. Yeah.
I was going to say something.
What's a chiweenie?
A chihuahua?
Yeah. And one's a long-haired miniature dachshund. Dachshund? Dachshund. Dachshund.
Are you ever going to have kids one day?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you trying to have kids now?
No. Maybe. In like a year.
In a year?
I'm trying to get engaged first.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Will he be listening?
Yeah. Maybe. Well, we actually just like kind of picked out a ring 2 weeks ago. Which we've been looking for like 6 months. But like I finally... Yeah, I'm so indecisive.
I feel that. I'm very indecisive.
And my mind changes. So like I have to look at everything to make sure that I don't want it. And like, you know, you don't know what you don't know. So like I don't know if I don't like it or if I do like it until I see it.
Or like you
so
get this ring. I just want to
explore all my options.
Yeah. Or you get this ring and then you see that there's a better ring. And you're like...
I know. Yeah. Like I just have to know.
I was shopping for cars. And that's what I did all the time. I looked at... Even the cars that I knew I didn't want, I would look at them.
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like...
Because you don't know. Maybe you do.
And sometimes I was really...
Maybe you don't like it yet.
Yeah. Really antsy to get one. But then I knew it would not be good. But that's good that you're going to... 6 months to find a ring.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the whole surprise.
It's going to be a surprise when he... Well, really, I don't know for sure that he got it. But he knows exactly what I like now. And it's up to him. And then, so when he gets it and when he pops the question and how he pops the question is on him. But, like, I have to make sure that I like it because I'm going to see it every day.
Yeah.
Don't give me something I don't like.
How many kids are you going to have? 4? 5?
2 and through. Maybe 1 and done.
What?
I think 2 would be cool because...
3 and you're fine.
I'm like, no. Well, you know, he has a 11-year-old who's about to be 12 this week. What's today? I think his birthday is on the 9th.
Happy birthday.
So just, like, coming up. But,
I didn't know that either.
See. Yeah, so, like, I'm going to have a stepkid.
How's that?
It's cool.
Does he live with him now?
He's with us Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he gets off the bus to our house. So he's, like, at the house every day, but not necessarily.
Yeah. Do you like him, though?
I do. He's my buddy. We kind of gang up on Steven a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
You're good.
Hi. This is my assistant every day. She's amazing.
Hey.
How are you? Good.
I'm just gonna run and do my stuff downstairs.
Okay.
I was expecting to see your client and I didn't.
I mean, I'm a client.
What?
I'm a client.
You are a client. Not currently, though.
Do you have a favorite client? And if so, where do I rank on that?
I have a few. You know, okay, I guess I can say what makes a good client.
What makes a good client? Ooh, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Don't put restrictions on the exact colors that I use. Don't put restrictions on where I use them. A good client gives a general idea. 1 to 3 reference photos.
Oh, shoot. I only used 1.
That's totally fine. That's even better. No more than 3, because then if there starts to become so many inconsistencies, like you end up giving 5 different styles of tattoos, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, what do you really want? If you do like 1 to 3, then you can say, this is what I like about this one. This is what I don't like. This is what I do like. Do your thing and trust that it's going to be awesome.
Trust.
Yeah. And I have a lot of clients that are just like, I don't know, just put something on me. And I'm like, well, you got to give me like an idea first. Give me an idea and I can run with it. But like, yeah.
But do you
showing up on time? Don't no call, no show me.
Or don't show up late.
If you show up late, let me know that you're gonna show up late.
Yeah.
Because things happen.
Yeah.
I'm late sometimes. I was late today.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Just let people know if you're gonna be late.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like calling into work. Just let us know.
Just let us know.
Especially if you know like an hour before.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
As soon as you know that you're not going to be able to be somewhere or that you're running late, let people know. It's courtesy. Yeah.
Is that it? Anything else?
Oh,
what about smelling good?
please shower. Yeah. Do you want to hear about one of my worst tattoo experiences?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay. This woman came in and she wanted a cover up. She had like something right here on her leg. And she said, I guess I told her it was going to be maybe $100. It was like really tiny, but she was like, or no, I think I told her more than that. I think I said it was probably going to be like 150 or something maybe. She was like, well, I just burped, I'm sorry.
You can't smell.
You can't smell that? But I told her X amount of dollars, right? She said, well, I only have $100 and I have to go grocery shopping after this. I was like, ma'am, you probably shouldn't be getting a tattoo.
You should prioritize your food over the tattoo.
So I charged her $80. Is that savage?
That's savage.
$20. You can get milk, bread, eggs.
That must have been a long time ago. Well, not a long time, but
It was 2013 maybe. I think.
yeah. $20 can go a lot in 2013. Nowadays, probably not, but
Yeah. So we worked that out, right? And I'm like, okay, it's going to take me no time. We go do the tattoo. And she's laying there and her shoe's kind of getting in the way. So I said, ma'am, will you please take your shoe off so that I can get to the area better? And she takes her shoe off and her sock looked mummified to her foot. And it was the most foul odor I have smelt in all of tattooing.
You didn't tell her to put it back on?
It was too late.
You could have been like, you can just put it back.
You know what? Actually, yeah. No, I didn't. So what I did was hold my breath, I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, I'll be right back. And I ran out of the room in search of the Vicks Vapor Rub that I knew that the piercer kept in case he was going down places and didn't want to smell it for not necessarily even if it was just bad for distraction purposes, just to not have to smell anything at all, I guess. So he said that he put it in his nostrils. So I'm like, where's the Vicks Vapor Rub? I finally found it, and so I just put some inside of my nose.
Does that work though?
It kind of worked. Or did I find it? It's been so long. I don't even know if I found it.
I thought it was to rub on your chest if you were sick.
Yeah, that's what it's made for. But that's not how we used it.
Oh.
Yeah, we used it to combat the odor. But so I got in there, and I did this tattoo in maybe 10 minutes. I just put a simple little flower on top of the initials. But I would tattoo and hold my breath. And then when I would turn to my station and and take a breath, and so I would just have to turn away and take a breath and hold my breath while I was tattooing this person until I could get them out of there.
It's like deep sea diving with that equipment.
Yeah, and I knew that I wasn't going to get a tip because she only had $100 and had to go to the grocery store.
Did she look clean though?
She didn't look dirty. She had scrubs on.
Oh, like a nurse or something?
Yeah. But I'm like, ma'am, do you never change your socks? I don't understand. It's like she had just reworn her socks. I don't know how it was that bad, but it was terrible. It was so terrible.
So hygiene's a big thing for you.
Please. Shower. Yeah.
Do you have any other clients that come in smelling bad?
Nope.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it is good.
So have you seen where a tattoo artist will sue? I don't know if they sue the company or the person because they're the whole thing with the Mike Tyson tattoo, how the artist of that tattoo,
The little tribal thing?
Yeah.
What did he do?
He sued he or she, I don't know, sued because he was in the movie The Hangover. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if they sued Mike Tyson or if they sued the movie because they used his art without
Didn't they put it on the other guy?
Yeah.
Is that what it was for?
Yeah. So I think they might have done that. Would you ever do that to me whenever I get in movies and stuff?
That's a tough one. We might have to write out a contract.
Because
I might need a percentage. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm totally just kidding. No. It's art. It's all been copied.
Yeah.
It's all copied from somewhere else. So it's just reused and recycled.
Yeah. So are these my tattoos or are they your tattoos?
They're ours. They're our little babies. Maybe I do have kids. I have a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not 5 kids. No. You don't want 5 kids.
No.
Because people will be like, "Oh, it's a nice tattoo." I'm like, "Thank you," but I didn't. All I did was show you what I wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
I like to say it's ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of babies.
That's a lot of babies.
How many tattoos do you think you've done?
Thousands. I don't know. Let's see. I wonder. I don't know how to really make an average out of it.
Yeah, because now I feel like you're doing bigger pieces, which take longer rather
Probably
than
10,000.
10,000?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I used to do a lot of little tattoos per day, and I used to work all the time, all the time.
Mm-hmm. How many days do you work a week now?
4 to 5.
That's good.
I tried to drop back to 4 days a week, which was crazy when everybody, I learned that everybody here works 4 days. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's weird.
Because I've been working 5 forever. Really 6.
Really?
6 days, yeah. I used to only take off Sundays or Mondays or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this place better than the place you were at before?
It's different.
Different.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I wouldn't say it's better. It suits my permanent makeup clientele more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what?
Ask me what my next move is.
What is your next move?
I'm in the process of opening a tattoo studio.
Yeah, I think you told me.
Yeah.
Where at?
Somewhere between Augusta and Martinez. Haven't secured a property yet, but...
Is it just going to be you there, or are there going to be other artists there?
Other people.
Do you think I could work there?
Possibly. What would your role be?
Make people laugh? I don't know. Well, I guess I would have to be funny to do that.
Yeah.
We could have a podcast, 24-hour podcast.
That would be cool. I'm sure I could use you somehow. We'll figure something out.
We'll
write up a contract.
Yeah. How is skiing?
It was cool. The skiing part was a lot of fun.
Yeah. What was not fun about skiing?
Oh, you mean when the blizzard came and we were snowed in and my car got stuck? Because Steven decided to park at the bottom of the driveway instead of at the top. You know how you rent a cabin in the mountains and there's the driveways up top by the mailbox?
Yeah, why would he park at the bottom?
He didn't know. He didn't know what he didn't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're not going to park up top? And he was like, well, then that's too far to carry the stuff. And then I didn't want to argue, so I didn't say anything. And the next thing you know, we wake up and there's 3 feet of snow.
This is in North Carolina?
Yeah. Yes.
I did some
Snowshoe? No, that's West Virginia. Sugar Mountain. We went to Sugar Mountain.
Was it real snow? Or was it a lot of fake snow?
Fake snow on the mountain until the blizzard came. Just the night. We got up there on maybe a Friday night. Went skiing, snowboarding all day Saturday. And then woke up the next morning to the blizzard.
Did you guys ski on that?
We snowboarded in the backyard.
Yeah.
On real snow.
Snowboarding's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I
was kind of a natural. I was mad that I haven't snowboarded before now. I've only skied.
You should go to New Mexico. It's fun.
Really?
Yeah. And this fresh snow is...
Tell me about it.
Is way better than the fake snow. Especially if you fall.
Fluffy.
Yes.
Yeah.
They call it POW out there.
Oh.
And I miss it.
Sounds suspicious, really.
POW?
POW.
No, it's fresh POW.
Oh.
That's what they call it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Not to flip-flop back, but...
It's fine. I do that every day. All the time. Real ADD.
Straight up. It's hard to do one task at a time.
Yeah.
But multitasking is terrible.
I can multitask, but it's I forget what I'm multitasking.
Yeah. It's worse to multitask than just do one task at a time. But it's hard to do one task at a time, I feel like. So when are you opening the studio?
Hopefully within 2 months.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back from a banker, and hopefully this week I'll be able to secure a small business loan and then be able to secure a location. And then from there, they give you a 60 to 90 day grace period for build out.
What does that do?
They don't charge you rent.
Oh.
For X amount of time to allow you to get your business settled in.
Why wouldn't you do it somewhere like downtown Augusta?
I'm looking at a building down here.
Really? There's a lot.
There's not a lot.
There's not?
No, I've looked at so many. I was really hopeful about that Flowers on Broad building.
Oh yeah, they just moved, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh my God, that place is
expensive.
No.
Not good?
It needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of the
a lot of work.
For
I really
sale
like the
signs
location, but then I was it would just take a lot of construction time, a lot of money, and I would be putting a lot of my money into someone else's piece of property versus finding a building that's already pretty much built out.
Yeah.
And then I could just invest that money into the business itself.
Have you thought of any place in North Augusta?
No, because you cannot do permanent makeup in in South Carolina without a doctor present.
Really?
Yes.
So that's probably why they don't have tattoos places there.
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought that.
You can't tattoo from the neck up in South Carolina either. So a lot of restrictions on that.
So other than tattooing, what do you do? Like microblading?
Okay, permanent makeup. Yeah.
Yeah. Like what permanent makeup do you do?
Yeah. So I do eyebrows. I do microblading and powder brows, ombre powder brows, combo brows, hybrid brows, nano brows. There's a lot of different names.
Brow boss.
Essentially, there's
Brooke.
Essentially, there's like 3 different styles of brows that I offer them. They just all have kind of different names. And then I do lash line enhancement, which is basically like eyeliner, just like in the lash line, so it gives it a more full appearance. I don't prefer to do like actual eyeliner because it's just hard. Honestly, it's just really difficult.
Yeah.
And if I can't do something perfectly, I don't like to do it.
So are you using a tattoo gun for that, or is it like a different?
It depends on the procedure, but
like for the, I guess, the eyelash stuff, what are you using?
Yeah, I use a permanent makeup machine, tattoo machine. It's like different than, like I wouldn't use like what I don't know. I've used so many different things on you. The pizza
tattoos
was a loud tattoo machine, right? I would not use that for any permanent makeup. I think that the octopus we used like a quieter rotary for, which some of those would be acceptable in permanent makeup.
Yeah, I can definitely see you using one of those in permanent makeup.
Yeah. I'm doing lip blushing after this, which is permanent lipstick, basically.
This is all new to me because I'm not a female that I know of, and just the permanent makeup is not, big on the male side.
Yeah.
So
it can be. I also offer scalp micropigmentation, which is where you, like, so when guys are balding and they, like, shave their hair down and it looks like just a buzz cut, you can add little, like, it looks like hair follicles.
Do you get that a lot?
Add little dots. It's something that I just started to offer.
Oh.
Just got certified.
Do you think, like, the permanent makeup is going to be, like, the future?
Yeah, it is. Ooh, sorry, that was loud. It is. It's growing so much, which is why I moved here from Anbu. I love everybody at Anbu, but I needed a more quiet and reserved place for my permanent makeup clientele.
That place is
because they're a little more reserved,
Yeah.
And they're like partying over there. I mean, it's like wide open.
Yeah, I always remember
blasting, band playing, drums loud.
They have a band over there?
Yeah, they all dabble in music.
Do you dabble in music?
I actually play the cello.
What is that?
It's like a violin, but large.
Really?
And it rests between your legs.
Do you have it with you?
No, but it's on display at my house.
Do you ever play it from time to time?
Not much anymore, because I like to have nails. And you can't have nails because you won't be able to
press down
on the fretboard.
The wires.
Yeah.
Are you like transitioning more into permanent makeup than tattooing?
I do enjoy it because there's no homework really. I don't have to prepare a big thing of artwork and worry if they're gonna like it or not. There's a lot less stress, but there is more stress during the process because I'm like, oh my god, I'm on someone's face.
Yeah.
Which is pretty scary.
How do you feel about face tattoos?
Be more specific. Because I have a couple. So they're cool, But
yeah.
Can you see that one on my forehead?
Mm-mm.
It's white. I have makeup over it right now, but...
No. What is it?
It's like a mandala. I think that's what they call them. Mandala. Just like a little floral, sacred, geometric design.
It's on your forehead.
Down. Yeah, it's white.
I don't see it at all.
No. Makeup.
Is fully covering it?
Pretty much. I don't know if you can see it or not.
I can see it.
I'll show you later.
Are there any... You're going to take your makeup off?
No, but I have photos.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Or if I put that light right here, you could see it.
Oh, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Are there any tattoos that you wouldn't do?
Yeah, definitely.
Like what? What tattoo do you hate doing?
Well, I'm not going to do any kind of demonic, devil, Satan worshiping stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything racist. I'm not going to do anything out of what I enjoy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have the privilege of doing what I enjoy doing now.
Because you're the best.
I'm pretty good.
I feel like you're the best in Augusta. Proud.
Really?
Yeah. Like when people tell me, that's what I tell them.
Thank you.
Yeah, straight up. I'll be like, yeah, Brooke Ayers.
Just depends on what you want, you know. I'm not gonna like come in here and do color realism. I could. I can do color. I mean, I really can do pretty much anything.
Yeah, I feel like you're very versatile.
But there's people that really like specialize in these things, and I have an abundance of clientele that I can share with someone who can A, get them in sooner, and B, do it better. Just because I can do it doesn't mean that I should.
Yeah.
What?
I only had like 57 minutes on the camera.
Oh.
I don't know if it's still there. It's all good though. Last and final question. Do you listen to Riff Raff? Do you really?
I have.
I know you listen to it when like I get tattooed.
Yeah.
But, like in your free time.
I haven't lately, but I have in the past. I used to listen to him a lot.
Really?
Yeah, what's that? Aquaberry something? What's that one?
The Neon Icon is the album. Aquaberry Dolphin is the song with Mac Miller.
No.
Oh, Aquaberry Aquarius?
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think that's the name of an album, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
There's a couple albums that I
Neon
really
Icon's
like.
good.
Yeah.
No one else listens to Riff Raff. That's sad.
Yeah. I love your passion for Riff Raff.
Really?
Yeah.
In the past, I've been hated for it heavily.
Haters.
Crucified.
What
almost.
do you do? Why? Because you don't like what someone else likes?
I guess.
Or because someone else... I mean, I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, that person, they were like, I don't get it. You like Riff Raff so much and put him on a pedestal, but you don't drink or smoke or do drugs, and he does all of them.
It doesn't matter. That's his life.
Yeah. I was like, oh, his music is good. I think he's funny.
Yeah. You know what I did 2 nights ago? Steven and I drove...
Oh.
No. No. So Steven and I, we were heading to my mom's house to help her with a few things, and we just talked business the entire drive there, which is like an hour and some change.
Yeah.
And then we took my mom to do like some shopping, and we didn't play any music at all either.
No Riff Raff was in the car.
No Riff Raff. Nothing was in the car. And so then we were going to get donuts after dinner because we're fatties.
Yeah.
And Krispy Kreme is like the best. We're driving around. Somehow we got on the topic of maybe like takeoff passing. I don't know.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Still can't believe they didn't find that I did that.
Man, it really upsets me. But, you know, I'm coming up on 2 years of sobriety.
That's good.
Total and complete sobriety. Not a sip, not a puff.
Dang.
No, nothing, you know?
Does, not for like, I guess it's different for everybody, but like, is vaping part of that, or like cigars?
No, a lot of people still smoke cigarettes and vape a lot. But so we said something, and I was like, man, you know what? I need to hear some Migos. So like, we were coming back, trying to deliver these like hot and fresh donuts to my mom's house, and I was like, hit the block. And so we hit the block and took a long way around. We listened to 3 Migos songs before we got back to my mom's house, and then we were like, wow, that was fun. You know, we were just really living it up on a Saturday night.
We weren't even doing nothing. We were just driving.
Krispy Kreme donuts, coffee, and we listened to Migos for a few songs, and we hit the block, and like that was our excitement.
What does hit the block mean?
We hit the block. You just make a loop around the block.
Oh, okay.
We didn't go straight to mom's house. We made a detour, and we looped around.
Okay. Riff Raff has a song with Migos.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like to hear that.
I forget the name of it. It might be Jumping Out the Gym.
Jumping at the gym.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Really? I wish I could eat donuts. But
you can't?
No.
Why?
I'm doing 75 hard.
Okay, yeah.
Did you look
talked
into
about
that?
that for a second.
Yeah.
I need to, though. I need to do something active.
I mean, it's fun. I mean, I think it's good for like your discipline or whatever.
Yeah.
But do you know what you have to do for it? Mm-mm. So you have to have 2 workouts. They both have to be 45 minutes. One has to be outside. So no matter what.
An hour and a half of working out a day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But one of them has to be outside.
Okay.
But like they're 45 minutes each. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. It's like a biography. personal growth book, whatever. No like smoking, drinking. You have to follow a diet. Like with the diet, you can make like whatever you want. Because mine is like no soda, no fast food, no like bad stuff.
No donuts.
Yeah, no donuts. Did you know 100% of no, the middle of a donut is 100% fat free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's a cream stuffed donut.
I've never had that. I've told
Really?
that. Yeah.
Like a raspberry filled.
Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all the time we have today because the camera just went off.
Cool.
This was fun. Thank you for letting me do this. I appreciate it.
Thank you for considering me.
Yeah, of course. You're my first tattoo artist.
Yeah, cool. No, don't interview another, or I'll have to go fight them.
Yeah, I always thought that like once I get a different tattoo from somebody that wasn't you, I thought you would be mad at me.
No.
Like cheating on you.
No, you'll come back.
That is true.
Yeah.
I've come back every time. But yeah, this is it. Thank you guys for listening. Do you want to plug your stuff?
Oh, yeah. I guess, let's see. Follow Brooke Ayers Artistry.
Yeah, you changed it.
Yes.
I noticed you changed
it to be uniform with my email address, with my website, actually, is what I meant to say. And also now it is Brooke Ayers Artistry, LLC.
Ooh. Is that going to be the name of the studio?
No.
Oh. What's the name going to be?
Do I drop that yet?
You don't have to.
Man, I don't know. I can't do that yet.
What about your permanent makeup stuff?
At
Brooks by Brow.
Brow Boss Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brow Boss Brooke. Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's it. Because
Yeah.
I was looking.
But if you go to at Brooke Ayers Artistry, you can find everything.
Yeah. Do you have a link tree on there?
No.
You get a link tree.
I do.
You know what that is, though?
Yes, I have one.
Link tree's good.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was it.
I just don't utilize it.
Yeah. Episode 30. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week on the Sofa Sessions podcast.